It's flashback time. We're rolling back the clock for Christopher Nknuku. Those 2 years, I think it was like FIFA 21, 22, around that ballpark. The ones where he got back-to-back Juice Team of the Season cards. He was unbelievable in game. And they're throwing it back now. Flashbacks here, 94 rated, free Playstyle Plus is the option to give him another Playstyle Plus like Finesse or Quick Step from the Season Pass. And just 2 squads to get completed. Is it going to be an absolute steal? For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com. Link in the top of the description. And make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. Now it's 5-star, 4-star. Controlled explosive, 5'10". The Playstyle Plus is a technical, rapid and low driven. Stat-wise, we look pretty standard, not like mind-blowing, but there's some decent stats there. Cam, striker, the positions, and just super well-rounded for this cam position. I like the defending, being able to get involved a little bit high up the pitch, win the ball up, and then basically capitalise with the decent enough passing stats. Attributes are kind of there, incisive and pinged. Oh, not attributes, my bad, the play styles. So you should be able to punish opponents with the passing there, but mostly ball carrying and goal scoring by the looks of it, because dribbling's crazy, shooting's beautiful. And then we've got finesse and low driven. Okay, and basically every ball control playstyle minus press proven. Travella, base in the locker with quick step. What is he? Controlled explosive. This man could be really fast. And with 95 dribbling and crazy dribbling stats, that control sprint could carry the card. He's got Shadow Striker and the Playmaker, as well as Advanced Forward ++. Okay, there's potential with this man. I think it's just an 87 team and an 86 team with 1 Total Team of the Week needed. So, dirt cheap. Like, seriously cheap at this stage of the game with how cheap FODDER is. Is he going to be a bit of a steal? Is it going to be worth considering? But honestly, past versions of Nknuku, this year, last year, and years before were crazy good in game. So, I've got high hopes. Chem style-wise, I'm leaning towards a Hawk, right? Boost the speed, the shooting, the physicality a tiny bit. You could give him a Hunt if you just want to juice the speed, but Hawk Chem style, play him as a Shadow Striker. Just getting in behind, literally sitting just behind my 2 strikers, linking up the play in the 4-2-2, but mostly scoring goals. So let's do this. Smash the like if you're hyped. Let's see if we can get a whopping 94 within the first 2 hours. That'll be insane. And let's go, Christopher. All right, come on then. Let's see if this man is an absolute demon and should be worth considering completing with your fodder here. That technical, hopefully, going to mean he's going to be fast. With the rapid, I mean, he's got some speed. It's pretty heavy touches he's taking, though, in front of himself. So he's not super controlled with the running there. Little fakey. Drift away in the box, the low driven. A little bit off from me, I've dragged it wide. What a leap. And Nknuku taking his time to take it under control here. Little speed boost, let's go. Let's stride a bit with the rapid. Speed isn't bad. He's definitely got that momentum, you know, like a couple of extra touches of the rapid play style. If you're spamming it, he could pick up some speed there. Lure my opponent in a little bit. Create that space. That'll do. Nknuku, the low driven. I've done basically exactly the same finish. Back to back there. We drag it wide. Oh, hold up. The defensive duties. The interception. Footwork's good there. Okay, that's tidy. The touches. As I said, he takes a pretty heavy touch, you know. It's not super controlled. Back to the boy. We want to stat pad as much as we can. That'll do. Extra touch. Bro, I've done the same shot 3 times in a row. I kid you not. I'm getting serious deja vu every time I kick the ball at goal. It literally is inches wide every time. Get stride in now. Like there, for example, you don't really have much of an acceleration with the card. Like, he looks a little bit slow. Ball roll. Ping it across. Lauren James. Oh, give me the luck. There we go. Okay. A little bit jammy, but I take the goal. Have him. That's it. Go on, Nknuku. Slice and dice at the ankles of Big Zinedine. Does well. We dodge the tackle. Mate, the delay there, bro. Mbappe, he just couldn't get out of his feet. Is he keeping this in? Oh my days. Wow. Okay. What is that for a save, bro? Emi Martinez, take a bow. First touch. Yeah, he doesn't really have that acceleration. Like, he's definitely lacking in that aspect, you know. And I tell you what, thinking about it, as a cam, I kind of need the speed there. I think maybe, or just on paper, considering the lack of passing playstyle pluses, he could actually be more suited to being kind of that second striker. My opponent looks a bit lively going forward, so we got to get locked in. We can do that second goal, actually. On the edge. That'll do. Christopher. Yeah, let's go. Little skill move in the box. And then the low driven. That low driven, all right, honestly, it's crazy, crazy nice. Especially in the cam position, but also as a second striker. I'm hitting at it. We're definitely going to be playing him up front going into game number 2. Lauren James. Oof, okay, footwork. Have a bit of that, son. Have a bit of that. That's why I like him as a shadow striker. The movement, the positioning's good. And I do feel confident taking a touch and striding into the space. And finishing should be reliable. Just checking this in the locker, boys. Just checking this there. I think a Trivella a day definitely does keep the doctor away, lads. So make sure you're doing it. Ooh, ref. You could get your cards out here, you know. I wouldn't be against the little but. Oh, or a straight red. I tell you what, she's going for a headbutt as well. Did you see that? Back to the boy. Stride. Put your foot for it. The green time is 5 at the best. We're just going to stat pad as much as I can in this one. Right, game number 2. The boy is going up front. He's becoming a striker for me in this one. So let's see if he works a little bit better. I mean, decent performance in game number 1. Goal contribution-wise was there. On the ball, for sure, the dribbling, definitely going to be the strong point, as you can see. That'll do. Up to Lauren James. Little dink over. He's onside. The finish is beautiful. Hold up. Am I chipping out? Did the low... Can you low driven, like, overhead kicks? Is that a thing? The low driven playstyle plus definitely flashed up then, bro. That is a tidy goal for the boy. Christopher Nknuku, though. We're getting all the angles for this one, lads. Go on. Oh, look at the whip. Look at the bend in the bottom. Well, not quite bottom corner, but almost. Go on. Get running in behind. Yeah, that dribbling for sure. You need to utilise it. Like, I wouldn't just be sprinting with this card. Like, you've got to home in on the control sprint because it's 100% one of the strong points. Okay, movement there. Little duck and weave. Ah, let's go. The near post finesse shot. Dribbling for sure, the strong point of the card. And in all honesty, the finishing. Like, just wiggle your way through the box, utilise the left stick, the control sprint, and just shoot. You're going to score goals with the card. Yeah, move the keeper. Basically gave him that one. And just like that, 2-2. Speed boost is definitely a weak point in the card. Like, he doesn't... It's more the rapid stride. Like, over distance, he looks quicker. The actual, like, acceleration, like, the initial speed boost is lacking a little bit compared to a lot of the other cards on the game right now. Big interception. Felt good there. The ball is brilliant. Move your keeper. That's it. That's where I feel like having the base incisive can come in clutch, but it shouldn't be something you rely on, which is making me think second striker for sure is going to be the play. Advance forward with this card. And yeah, that's a great pick out, and we get that lead back. There we go. Movement. Second touch is good. And the low driven. Just super clinical in the box, man. Is Killian onside? Is he onside? He is. And we scored the chip, lads. It's a rare occurrence. A chip in the back of the net. What a sight to behold. Alright, so Christopher Nknuku. Is he a serious budget beast on this game? That's the question. Like, the goal to game. I know we had one stat pack game in game number 1. But still, a decent run out from the boy. I do want to check price tag real quick. So he's coming in at about 79k. So it's not super cheap. I tell you what, my thing with the card, I think he's solid. I think he's a good option. I'm not against it. However, one thing I will say is there's much better out there on the game right now that are probably less, cheaper on the market, like with Team of the Seasons. This is definitely more of a passion pick for me. If you're a fan of Nknuku, got Chelsea past the present, you want to flash back to his insane Team of the Season cards, or for potential super sub if you have a lot of dupe fodder. The issue with this card coming out now is it's during a time where end of an eras, they're not cheap. De Bruyne, Modric, Muller, all better SBCs than this Nknuku. Same with Lauren James. Like Lauren James, a little bit more, I think about 120k more than Christopher Nknuku, but a much better card. So he's kind of going to fade away, I'm pretty certain. But if you've got the 70k and you fancy a punt on the SBC, I'm not against it. Like, he's a decent card, just there's not too much of a wow factor. Like, the dribbling, solid, you can't really complain. The finishing, definitely a strong point. I do really like him in that second kind of striker role. Utilise him up front. He could play as a shadow striker, but the lack of passing playstyle pluses definitely hinders the card there for me. Ball control, dribbling, definitely the strong point. I will say speed boost that a little bit off of him. Controlled explosive. If he had quick step, I think it would have been much better. Quick step playstyle plus. Rapid, he feels like he's got more of that longevity when he's striding. If you keep spamming right trigger, he builds up speed, which is quite unique for a smaller player, to be fair. But a decent SBC, nothing crazy. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Are you completing Christopher Nknuku? How is your team looking as well going into Shapeshifter? Smash the like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.